Hello my friends, this is Jose from Lua Vita. Today I'm going to talk about how to master your mind and improve your attention. And a good way to learn this is to use visualization. This is also known as some imagery, guided imagery. This involves thinking about this imaginary environment, and this can be really powerful for ourselves, like some physical exercise. So during this practice, for example, take breaks and refresh your mind and regain focus. Visualization can also help you to focus on any task. For example, meditation, you can use meditation for this. This improves our attention and the ability to master our mind. So this is the good news for those who are concerned, for example, about this shrinking attention span. We are always, distracted by everything, right? And our mental focus and concentration is what should be the most important for us, because this will improve our cognitive performance. And it also protects our brain from aging and other, this preserves our gray matter, and this controls our speed of processing information in the brain. So there are a lot of meditation types that involves focusing our attention on something specific. For example, this can be an image, this can be a sound, a smell, and another way to focus this attention is through this relaxing breathing. This means breathing deeply, evenly and slowly, and the brain is relaxed at this time. It involves our diaphragms, our muscles, which expands our lungs, and it requires less use of our shoulders. And it's been shown that this meditation improves our health, reduces our stress, and improves our immune system. Also very important. It helps also us to maintain our stress and in control, and have this inner peace. So it's also useful to managing your symptoms of if you, for example, have some kind of depression or feeling overwhelmed, visualization is really this very powerful method to help you avoid this stress and also remember information more easily, So this, for example, if you visualize something, visualize a scene or a situation in your mind, it's very useful for you. If you have difficulty, for example, in remembering something, you can use this as a strategy. This, for example, improves our writing and comprehension skills. This technique is very powerful if you're dealing with your stress and anxiety. So visualize, for example, a happy place, right? A party or something when you're overwhelmed or stressed. For example, if you're worried about some situation that's coming up, visualize a relaxation vacation spot, for example. Or, for example, visualize yourself on a boat in the middle of a lake or sea. And the point is to find a place for yourself in your vision, in your mind, that feels comfortable for you and gives you a peace of mind. So this visualization helps us to prepare for any situation or achieve any goals you want to engage in, because our brain receives a lot of information, but only a tiny little bit, is really important. And this visualization exercises help you to focus on what's important and make the rest of your brain more efficient. It's not overwhelmed with all this information. Just filter out what's really important. And remember that this is a technique, and it's a process. It takes some patience, and do this continually. With practice, visualization can really improve our performance. For any goal. You can start off by small visualizations and small goals, and expand as you go better. Also important around us is active listening. because this is a skill that can improve our attention and help us to become more an effective communicator. Because active listening involves asking, for example, question and confirming this understanding. It helps us build this connection with others, improve our work performance, and create this environment where you can learn from others. So active listening requires your attention. And I know it's challenging, for example, but it can be done. It's a practice, and it helps us to be mindful and helps us to improve, this communication with something. So start, for example, by observing yourself and refocusing on the person you're seeing, and you're communicating with this person. You can practice this active listening by focusing on one or two key phrases in this conversation. When you have a conversation, and active listening involves really this empathy with someone, paying attention to the speaker's facial expressions, right? And this will help you to empathize with him or her, and you will be able to express your feelings and see their feelings if you pay attention to this non-verbal body language, So this allows us to understand better this image, this message that the other one are sending out. So during conversation, sometimes we are surprised to hear that person talking to you, and then you just see that this, or feel that this person is trying to reach a different message, understanding. And if you're not really active in this listening, you just causes interruption, and you just don't understand the message correctly. So there is something that's called whole body listening, and this is really a practice that helps us focus on what someone needs to hear instead of getting distracted by their own body, for example. So this practice can be learned, and for example, with this method we can focusing on listening to the words and sentences of other people, but especially, if for example, watch videos and show and see how people are reacting. You will understand what I mean, Whole body listening encourage this empathy. And because when we talk and communicating, our whole body is communicating, And this helps you understand the person or the message better. It's part of this social thinking, So at the end, it helps us to understand each other better. So the body language of someone is a very powerful signal what the other person are trying to message us, And the more active you are, and the more likely you are to pay attention to this, the more you are seeing the point of everything. There's also something that's called cognitive training. It's a practice to increase our brain's capacity, to perform tasks. So this can be then, for example, in everyday tasks. For example, it's often, cognitive training helps someone that has also this cognitive problems. It can improve attention, it can improve our memory, and increases this mental fitness. So generally, brain training should begin when we attain 20s, 30s, and this is important to keep in mind that the benefits will fade over time. So we must practice this brain training, And one of the most important thing to do is this commitment to memory. So this practice will improve your ability to recall information, and is useful in studies and conversations. So results, in studies have shown that there are benefits, with this research, and this is a method that helps us to remember things. What is also important is a healthy lifestyle. To achieve this healthy lifestyle and our healthy mind, we must learn to manage our state of mind. And the best way to do this is to learn and to practice mindfulness. So this practice of mindfulness is proven to work. I mean, you can find free, for example, meditations and apps and methods, but check out the descriptions below. We have really resources for this. Once a week I send out exercises to really just focus our mind on some opportunities and organize our ideas so we can develop our environment, and also, as I said, see opportunities in our life and apply them. Okay, so check it out. You can also subscribe, of course, and let me know how it goes for you. So I hope this was really insightful. I know this was a little bit complex, perhaps I was a little bit lost in some steps, but I think you get the idea. So as I said, I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know and take care of yourself. Until next time, bye.